Welcome back to the channel, and this morning you are joining me in the Peak District. This is where I camped for the night last night. Really sweet spot right there. We had a nice sunset just over the back of the hills there, and a nice peaceful night's sleep. A little bit of traffic going past, but it weren't too bad. So this is day 2 of my trip. Yesterday I was in Derbyshire Dales checking out the location where some might say single cover was shot, and yeah, we're about an hour from Manchester, so I'm going to head over there this morning to check out some pretty cool Oasis locations. So let's go and hit the road. So I just made a quick pit stop on the way to Manchester because I ain't had no breakfast, so I got some porridge, I got a fresh coffee, and I got some all butter shortbread fingers. Oh yeah. Right, I'm going to have this and then we are going to Manchester. Hello Manchester in the sunshine. Right, we are now in Manchester. I'm parked up down the road and I'm pretty close to where Bonehead's old house is. And I must admit, it's bloody busy around here and there's nowhere to park. So I've had to park probably a mile away from Bonehead's house. I didn't realise how busy it is, but there's a hospital just that side and a lot of other office premises, that kind of thing. So yeah, it's a bit of a struggle to get parked, but it is a lovely day. And I did just drive past this street, and it's smaller than it looks and it's busy, so hopefully we don't annoy anybody and we can get a good little look at the house. And out the back there's like a communal garden, and that's where the video to Shakermaker was filmed. So yeah, I'll bring you back when we're there, but we're not far. Okay, so we're nearly there. Now Bonehead gave the house to his sister in the sort of late 90s, and his sister sold it in 2000 for £144,000, and then it sold again in 2016 for 485 grand. I know they're worth a good over $500,000 now, so not a cheap area. But this is a street backing off it. You can see it's got the same kind of windows at the bottom there, that distinctive little emblem. But yeah, we're not far now. I just can't believe how busy it is around here. Right, here we are, Stratford Avenue, and it is number 8. I believe it's on the right hand side. I won't get too up close and personal because obviously people live here. But yeah, this is Bonehead's old street. Very small. And that is it. Right there. Number 8. That's pretty darn cool. Still got a couple of the original panes in the window there. But yeah, definitely maybe the album cover was done just inside there. Right, let's go down the alleyway around the back. Not sure if we can get in here, to be fair, but this is where Shakermaker was filmed. I believe it's a bit overgrown now. And this is where the band was all set up with that in the background. That's pretty darn cool. Again, this is people's gardens, so I don't want to be too intrusive. That telephone post there, Noel was standing just over there. And Bonehead's house is I believe that one there. That's pretty awesome. Oasis have been here. Clearly it's 30 years ago it's filmed, so it's overgrown a fair bit now. We never had wheelie bins back then. It's definitely pretty darn cool. And on one of these walls was a little pissy cat. I'll just show you. Back out to where Boneheads' house is. You got right away down there, so we should be okay. Yeah, I believe these are full story, these houses. They've got a basement and an attic conversion, but yeah, it's just over there. Now, that's pretty darn cool. That's pretty darn cool. In the sunshine. Oh, that's another one off the bucket list. I did go to that location many years ago, probably about 20 years ago, and I can't remember a lot about it if I'm honest, but I reckon we should go and find some more cool Oasis locations. I'm just going to have a look on the map, see what's the closest, and then I'll let you know when we're on our way. Right, so this is the next location. I ain't going to get out the car for this because Peggy Gallagher still lives there, but this was Liam Knowles' childhood home, and it's amazing that she still lives there, and I guess that's Peggy's car there, but yeah, this is where it all began. And I think where the beef started with Liam and Noel is when Liam pissed over Noel's brand new hi-fi in that very house. But that is pretty cool. That is pretty darn cool. Right, I'm going to stay here too long because, yeah, a bit of privacy and all that. But another one off the bucket list. Right, on to the next one. Well, traffic lights are green, so we must stop. And we are at our next destination. Unfortunately it's closed and they don't open until 1 o'clock. Mr. Sifters. New and used records bought and sold. And from what I hear, that very traffic light, and Noel was stuck in traffic once, obviously a passenger. That was the line from that song. The line from that song was that traffic light. But unfortunately, I ain't got time to hang around for it to open, but that is Mr. Sifters. And Peggy's house is about a quarter mile that way. Bonehead's house is just over a mile that way. That's a famous traffic light. That's pretty darn cool. Actually, I want to get a picture. Okay, so we're currently parked on Blue Moon Way. It's quite a modern housing area, but this is where Main Road used to be. And I believe the centre circle is just there from the old football pitch. Yeah, April 27th to 28th, 1996. Oasis played here, their first stadium gig. I think that dot in the middle is the centre circle. Yeah, so that's the Yeah, that's the centre circle. I think this was knocked down in 2003, and now they've got the Etihad Stadium, which was made for the Commonwealth Games, I remember rightly. Yeah, I'm not sure whereabouts the stage would have been. Nevertheless, we're better main road. Right, now my next locations are more in a town centre, so I'm gonna find a supermarket because I need to get some more bits and I need to pee. Now I need to try and find somewhere to park in the Manchester town centre, which I can imagine is going to be expensive. Okay, so we stopped off at Sainsbury's, got some bits out there, had a little freshen up with the toilet facilities in there, made some room for lunch, and I've just been googling parking in the city centre of Manchester, and man, it is expensive. Now there's two places I wanted to go to. I wanted to go to the Microdot Creative Shop and just take a picture outside the Broadwalk, and for like £20 plus per day to park, I ain't gonna do that. I'm not really that interested in it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have a change of plan. It's currently 12:30. I think I was gonna do Manchester today, Liverpool tomorrow, but I think I'm gonna mash them up together, do it all in one day, and we're gonna head over to Liverpool, see what we can find. And again, if it's the same issue there, we'll just get a few freebie bits. But you know, stuff is expensive nowadays. I got enough to pay for, so yeah, we're gonna head over to Liverpool and yeah, check out some Beatles locations. Well, Manchester's got some big old buildings nowadays. With an old church, it's still sitting there in the middle of progress. I don't like city life. I need to get out of here. I'm used to the countryside now. Well, we've arrived in Liverpool, and if anybody kind of my age or a little bit older will probably remember Brookside Close. It is actually real homes now. They did get converted quite a few years ago. The show ended 21 years ago, but yeah, that is Brookside Close. Pretty cool. It's a lot smaller than it looked on TV. I will get out and take a selfie, but yeah, there's a lot of windows open, and if I remember rightly, in Brookside Close there was a lot of curtain switches, but I'm going to go and take a picture while I'm here. Alright, the next location is in Liverpool. We're in 251 Menlove Avenue, and this has been preserved by the National Trust, and that is John Lennon's childhood home. Oh, we are in Liverpool. Yeah, there you go. It's even got the blue plaque on there. John Lennon, 1940 to 1980, musician and songwriter, lived here from 1945 to 1965. That is pretty darn cool. And that is also, let me get the shot, round about there, that was also the artwork for Oasis Live Forever single. That's pretty cool. What a genius. There's windows open, so I guess people are in. Right, I'm going to get a phone call snap and then go on to the next one. Magical Mystery Tour, that's pretty sweet. If I can get up here, we got something pretty cool and iconic. The magical mystery tour is coming to take you away. That's pretty dope. This is why I don't like city life anymore, especially in this day and age. Everything is really busy. Alright, let me take you down, because we're going to Strawberry Fields. This is just around the corner from John Lennon's childhood home. And also the street just up there is called Quarry Street, so I wonder if that's got anything to do with the original name. Strawberry Field replica gates. These gates were replicated and meticulously handcrafted by Jim Bennett and donated to the Salvation Army in 2011. Okay, not the original ones then, but nevertheless, that's a bit of a iconic location. Let us keep the gates open for good. Do a donation. I'll do that before I go. There you go. Strawberry Fields. Forever. Right, let's get a fun, cool pic, and then we'll go on to our next one. I don't see any strawberries in there, or fields. Peace and love. Right, next up is 20 Forthlin Road, which was the childhood home to Paul McCartney, and it's been run by the National Trust since 1995, but doesn't have a blue plaque because Paul McCartney is still alive. I think it's something like they have to be dead for 20 years before they're eligible. But there you go. The proud home of the McCartney family, Jim, Mary, Paul and Mike. So that's pretty damn cool. Number 20. Right, time to get a fun, cool picture. But there's a lot of tourists about. There was 2 coaches of people there as I pulled up, so I'll let them go. So clearly they've done the official tour or non-official tour, but I'm too tight for that. So yeah, let's head towards the centre of Liverpool. Right, at our next location for a fun, cool pic. I just stopped off at Tesco to charge my GoPro and phone, and I got a Ginster Philly cheesesteak slice bake thing, and I'm instantly regretting it. We're really at our next fun, cool pic spot. There's a school over there, and they've just finished, and it was mega busy. There you go, Penny Lane. That's pretty cool. Right, I need to get a fun, cool selfie pic, and yeah, look at the kids looking at me. Oh, that was a good one. Right, I think we're going to head towards Liverpool city centre and try and get round the cavern. Okay, there's a magical mystery tour bus again. Look at that building, the wedding house. So we're just coming up towards the Mersey.
In a quarter of a mile, turn left onto London Street.
And then I need to find somewhere to park. There's the Albert Dock. I went there about 30 years ago when This Morning used to be filmed there. They used to have the weather map in the water. Let's see if I can get back over there again.
100 yards, slight left towards St. Nicholas Place.
There's the Liver building. bit of a fail. Found a car park, tried using the app, didn't bloody work. So it's getting on a bit. So I think I'm gonna wrap up the Oasis and Beatles tour, and I need to go and find somewhere to stay for the night, because it is 5 to 5. We're about to hit rush hour anytime soon. I don't like all these cities. Last time I come here, none of this was there. It was all waste ground. Look at the bloody buildings they're knocking up, and they look shit as well. But yeah, Kevin can wait for another day. I really don't like city centres one bit. Really don't. So yeah, I'm gonna get out of Liverpool and find somewhere to park up for the night. I may actually head back to the Peak District for the night, crash out, and then head back home in the morning. So yeah, that will do for my excursion in Liverpool. Man, what a day. It is 7:45. I am back in the Derbyshire Dales. I aimed for the Peak District, found a few places on park for night around the Winnets Pass area. It was busy there. Every spot I went to was pretty much taken up. So I've gone past Bakewell, heading to Matlock. I'm in a little bit that's off the beaten track. There's a little road that runs down the side here. It's been like one car gone past the last 10 minutes. Unfortunately, I've missed the sunset, but we've got a pretty sweet moonrise coming through the trees there. But yeah, that was a bit of a mission, especially after today. Although I did eat some Bakewell slices as we went through Bakewell. I've had no dinner. I've got a pot noodle in the back, so that's probably going to be, yeah, as good as it gets tonight. So I'm probably going to wrap the video up here. I'm going to have my pot noodle and I'm going to jump in the back because I am bushed. But I hope you enjoyed the video. We see some pretty cool places today. I did want to do it over 2 days, but you know, it's the way it works out. With my lack of patience with cities, it was hot. Couldn't be asked to do much walking. I'm not into all this app and pay stuff, and I ain't paying £20 just to go in the car park for about an hour. So, you know, we did what we did and see some pretty cool stuff. And for my subscribers that are outside the UK, I hope you enjoyed what we went and saw. But I'll definitely see a few places today that are on the bucket list. Oasis stuff, Beatles stuff, and definitely Brookside Close. If you remember Brookside in the 80s, that's definitely that was definitely one on the bucket list. But yeah, I'm done. So if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. No doubt I've got some more car camping adventures or van camping adventures coming up pretty soon. So yeah, follow me on Instagram and Facebook, the Meat Manifesto, to stay up to date. And I'm gonna eat my pot noodle, jump in the back and go to sleep. So yeah, thanks for watching. See you all soon. Peace.